Good morning from smoky Vancouver Island. This Spirit Message Monday is basically what I'm feeling right now is a little bit edgy and a little bit like I want to break things. I don't literally want to break things, but what is showing up is like this, because of the smoke and because all the things are happening in my life right now. There's this, and the change of season, like it's I'm wearing a sweatshirt. It's actually cool outside. So all of that is like bringing like change, and there's this resistance to the change, to the shift. So Spirit is just suggesting like breathe. The word calm comes up. Groundedness. So I know that when I feel kind of these feelings that come up, it's I can help myself by doing something that grounds me, like eating something really solid or heavy, or putting my feet in the earth, like walking around barefoot in the grass. Those kinds of things to help ground sort of frenetic energy. I've shared this a couple of times. I don't know if I've done it on here or not, but just like sometimes when I feel frenetic energy, I just do like a body sweep. And Spirit's face kind of looks like my dog when I scratch behind her ears, just like, oh, like that's like exactly what is needed or required, is just like a gentle sweeping of my body to help soothe and calm myself. So the other thing that's coming up is the word surrender. And there's a lot of like, in my mind right now, there's a lot of like thinking that I should be doing things, like, oh, I've got all these things on my to-do list, and actually accidentally deleted my to-do list the other day, which was an interesting phenomenon that actually resulted in me just laughing, being like, all right, I give up. Okay, like I surrender. I surrender, universe. Not supposed to be tackling those things with my mind and having the to-do list kind of stress me out and all of that. So I'm just like trying to relax into what is happening here right now, knowing that today is today and this is how I feel today, and tomorrow is a new day, and it's like a fresh start every day. But there is something about surrendering and letting go within things that are like shifting and changing. Like there's usually, when change happens, it's uncomfortable, so there's resistance that typically can come up when patterns are shifting, when your routines are changing, when it's the first day of school, like all of those things. There's smoke in the air, like things are not as they used to be. And so in my body, for sure, there's like usually big resistance to when I change a pattern. My system, my body stays in balance based on consistency and ritual. And so when something changes, there's usually like, some reaction, both physically, well, not both, all of which, like there's a physical reaction, an emotional reaction, and a mental reaction. It just like really throws me for a loop. So, so Spirit is suggesting that to help myself surrender and release, and like to let go of the like clinging to the way things were, and just be open and allow things to change here, is like, I see the word grounding. I see the word calm. So I like, when I think about my to-do list for today, it should have at the top grounding and calm. What am I gonna do to help myself stay grounded, or allow myself to ground and remain calm while things are changing? It's like, I'm gonna go see my osteopath today as well, and she worked with me last week on Friday. And so in going in and like tending to some of these really tight places in my body, there's like the resistance of those muscles to be like, no, this is how, I don't want to let go. There's like that resistance. But when I breathe through the discomfort, when I breathe through the movement, when I breathe through the like the healing like gestures, which don't always feel good in the moment, when I can relax and allow her hands to do the work they need to do, there's much more that can happen than if I like completely tense up and resist. I'm actually like blocking the change. I'm blocking the shift. So I'm gonna go see her again in like an hour, which I'm pretty stoked about. Tahi, tahi, tahi. And so I feel like it's a good representation and a good analogy for like all of this shift and change that is here right now. If I can let go and breathe through it and have, like, the word gratitude is showing up, if I can have gratitude for what was, what is here, and what is to come, and just allowing in the moment, allowing things to change as they need to, and being open to that. Ahi, ahi, ahi. Spirit is like literally moving my body. Okay, they want me to go down. This is kind of how it works, where they shift my body center of gravity. They'll like move my hips over so that I actually have to like leave, and they're pointing metaphorically down to the grass. So I'm gonna like stop this video, go hang out with my bare feet in my backyard, do a bit of grounding, do a bit of breathing, and allowing all of this. And I feel like with this intention, with this action, with this offering, that I will feel a little bit more clear. Like, I know it's all smoky and stuff, and in my mind it feels smoky too, but I feel like doing that, grounding and collecting myself and allowing and having gratitude for what's happening and what is shifting will allow more clarity to come in for me today. Tai, 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 and Spirit is saying thank you, that it's the clarity that I need just for today. Like, it's not for the week, it's not for the month, it's not for the whole season. It's just like, if I'm searching for clarity today, that is what I need today. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm just curious, for all of you watching, how are you feeling right now? I mean, there's smoke in the air, there's fires down south, there's COVID-19, there's kids going back to school, there's like all sorts of stuff happening right now. And what are the ways that you can tend to yourself to allow yourself to remain grounded, but open to the change that's trying to move through? So if you have any insights, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate, give me a shout and let me know. So on that note, I'm just sending gratitude to Spirit for moving through me so easily. I'm sending gratitude to each of you for watching this video, and I'm sending gratitude even towards all the things that are trying to change right now, all the shifting, all the like things that are causing discomfort. I'm grateful for those things causing and creating change, and I'm grateful for all of us human beings and animals and Mother Earth and all of it for doing our best to cope with this as we can and to allow this change to shift and hopefully to become better, to become more loving, more open, and and more grateful. Okay, I'm going to the backyard. See you next week.